guys, and for today's video I wanted to do a room tour. I don't recall the last time I did a room tour. I feel like I'm pretty content with my room right now and I want to show you guys. When I first moved into this room I tried to go for a minimalist look and it was just not the style for me. I started redoing my room after watching The Foster because I always said that their home is very homey and very comforting. So that's kind of what I want to go for. Let's show you guys my bedroom. Okay, so starting off, right when you walk into my room, I have this corkboard here, and I believe I got this corkboard at Target, and I just fill it with a whole bunch of things that I love. I have some business cards from my friends' businesses. I have a couple of stickers, and I also have a ton of Polaroids and just different photos. That is a yearbook photo of my grandfather. And then I have buttons, pins, keychains, tickets, all of that kind of stuff. And then moving on down is where I keep my guitar and my keyboard. Yeah, I just really don't have anywhere else to put it, so this is kind of where it lives. And then next to that, I have my Polaroid camera that I hang up so I can remember to bring it places. And then going into my closet, I have all of my shoes organized with this organizer from Ross, I believe I got it from. But yeah, these are all my shoes. I have a ton of shoes. And then next to that is my rider boots that need to be organized better, honestly. And then moving on down, we have all of my tops and my dresses. And I like to organize my clothes by color just because I find it easier to get dressed. And then here's the other side of my closet. This side has my coats and stuff. On the very top we have more boots, and then I have a mirror, some of my stuffed animals, photo albums, a box with random stuff, jewelry I don't really wear, journals, all that kind of stuff that I really didn't have a place for. And moving on down is where I have all my coats. I have a ton of coats and blazers and sweaters. So I just keep those separate from my everyday t-shirts and stuff. Then down below my closet, I have 3 baskets. I use one for all of my hats. I use another one for all of my backpacks and my purses. And then the last one I use to store all of my denim. Oh, and I also have a mirror back there. And then this is a mirror I got for my birthday. I believe it's from Amazon, but I've always wanted these mirrors. I love Victorian style, and this type of mirror just reminds me of that. And then I also have a little easel and sewing machine back there because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. Now moving on to one of my favorite parts of my room is my desk. This is actually 4 separate corkboards that I just put together to make it look like one big corkboard, and they're from Daiso. I have a whole bunch of things on this corkboard. I have a calendar, some of my medals, some really cool stickers and artwork. I also really love interior design, so I put a whole bunch of interior design photos from Pinterest, and I also made some. This is actually a inspiration board for how I want my room to be. And then of course I have paint chips. I have a lot of pins and stuff like that on here. I want to start collecting them when I go to shows and stuff. And then I even have some keychains. And I also have a bit of fashion inspiration. So Spencer is one of my fashion inspirations, so I just put some of her outfits up there so it's easier to get inspiration in the morning. And then just random stuff that I love, and letters, notes, all of that is pretty much on here. Now moving on down to my desk area. I used to like my desk super empty, but then I just got really bored of it and I wanted to add a little more. I just thought it looked really cute with the wall. So on the side right here I have some boxes. The top 2 are from Daiso, I believe. and I just use that to store all my stationery since I don't have functioning drawers on my desk. And then next to it I have this figure from Daiso, and I have a fake plant back there from Target. My color pencil holder is from the dollar store, and then I also have this frame with my dog, and this frame is also from the dollar store. I have another frame with me and some of my friends, and this frame is also from the dollar store. Highly recommend checking out the dollar store for frames. And then I have these pen organizers from Daiso. They always have a whole bunch of really cool organizers and stationery, so I couldn't help myself when I saw these. So on the first one, I just have basic everyday like pens, pencils, and then next to that I have my mild liners, my colored pencils, and then the next three are my Tombow brush pens, where I have them separated into warm tone, cool tones, and neutral tones. It just makes it a lot easier. So next to that is my washi tape dispensers that I believe are from Amazon, and I just fill it with some of my favorite washi tapes. Then on my desk I have my dictionary that I like to look through sometimes, and underneath that is where I keep my planner. And then below that is my handy dandy iPad. So here's my actual desk. I don't remember where the chair's from, and the desk, instead of throwing it away, someone left it on the side of the street, so I decided to pick it up because I really liked the gold detailing on the drawers. Then moving on, next to that I have a little basket with my tennis racket and some tennis balls for when I actually decide to practice. But yeah, that's pretty much all that is. And next to that is my shelf. This is one of my favorite parts of my room. I love my shelf. So starting with the bottom shelf, I don't really have anything too interesting. And going up on top is my binders. This side of my binders is for shows and stuff that I've done. So I have scripts, sheet music, all of that kind of stuff. And then this other side has some of my textbooks. And the bottom one right there is my makeup morgue. It's basically a bunch of makeup looks for my theatrical makeup class. Then moving on up, I have my books. I posted a whole bookshelf tag. So yeah, go check that out. I'll have it linked in the description below, as well as in the little iCard up above. And that plant is from Target. Again, I don't have the time to take care of a real plant, so all the plants in here are fake. Then on the very top, I have my books, just textbooks and random books that didn't really fit on the other ones. And next to that I have a picture of me and my Nana, and behind that is a globe I got from the thrift store. And then I also keep some of my rings right here. One's a class ring, and then the other one is my Nana's ring. And then next to that I have some of my Archer and Olive journals. I highly recommend their journals. I really love their products. Then on the very top of that is my smaller shelf, so I keep my candle from Pretty Honest Candles. They are my favorite candle company. They're a small business. I highly recommend their candles. This is the best coffee candle I've ever had. More books. I also have this other box from Daiso where I store my post-it notes and other stuff stationery wise. This really cool music box, and this other box. I'll leave the description for the other box there. That is also a small business if you want to support. And then I have a music box my aunt got me for my 16th birthday, and a picture frame with my sister and I. Then on top of that, I have more books, this vase, an old trophy, and we have my favorite board game, Scrabble, and we have this Shining game that I picked up because it looked really cool, but we don't have enough players to play it, so we haven't played it yet. And then on top of that, again, another fake plant from Target, and I have this salt rock from Five and Below, and I just started collecting horror movies. So yeah, that's my little collection so far. I know Edward Scissorhands and Corpse Brides are really horror movies, but again, those are just movies I really like, so I put them up there too. Next, we have my current obsession, which is Stranger Things. I just started watching this show, and it is my new favorite show. I'm completely obsessed. I went to the drive-thru experience, and it was awesome, for lack of better words, but yeah, this is all my Stranger Things stuff. I have my little Scoops Ahoy scooper, some Funko Pops. I have the Nintendo Switch game. I have these collectible cars from Target, and I really love the show. It really is my favorite. Yeah, so my Camp Nowhere hat. If you like the movie It and you haven't seen Stranger Things, then I highly recommend watching. And here is a organizer where I put even more stationery and stuff. I'm not gonna go through every single drawer because that's just a lot. But yeah, so next to that I have my case where I keep all my vinyls. Above that is my record player, my makeup bag, and then I also have my bag. And on top of this, I have another candle, this really cool alarm clock I got from Target, this magnifying glass, and of course, a picture of me and Matthew Gray Googler, embarrassingly enough. I didn't know what other picture to put in there, so that's the one I went with. And oh yeah, here's my really cool Stranger Things phone case that I'm attempting to show you. Okay, now we have my bed. Yeah, my brother gave me this bed actually, so yeah, but I do plan on getting a bigger bed eventually. But yeah, pretty much all of it is from IKEA. I know the bed is from IKEA, the bedding is also from IKEA, and all the throw pillows are from IKEA. I really like pattern mixing, so I really liked how these patterns were similar but different color schemes, so they still went together in a way. And I matched the pink and the pillow with that whole pink throw pillow, and then below that is a nice stripe for more colors. This is something I painted. I got some inspiration off of Pinterest. Yeah, I just thought the colors looked nice with my bedding, so that's the one I hung up. And my wall was really plain, and I've always wanted a canopy bed because it would make me feel like I'm in Bridgerton or something. But yeah, and because I don't, I just hung up some curtains to kind of mimic that same look. Next we have my nightstand, which is an IKEA Alex drawer. I turned it on the side because I needed more space going that way, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's on its side. This is where I just keep like hair products and skincare products and my makeup and all of that kind of stuff. And then I have my jewelry organizer, and then I also have some pictures of my friends and I. Again, the frames are from the dollar store, and that frame I just covered with washi tape. And then I made this little thing to keep my items that I need to like grab really quick or stuff that I always lose. And I was going with the Beetlejuice theme, but the paint was being stupid and was frustrating me, so that's why it kind of looks pretty messed up. And then this is a book one of my friends sent me, if you can guess why. And then I have this really cool Shakespeare book that I found in the thrift store when I went to Arizona. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below any other videos you'd like to see, and I'll see you all next time.
Oh God, time, you made me feel sweet. And if I'm losing my mind, would you look?